Hi guys, I'm Dave from Apple Tips, and in today's video I'm going to tear down the Bendgate phone, the iPhone 6. With that said, without further ado, let's get started. So the first bit that we're going to need, it's the pentalobe, the small pentalobe one, the smallest pentalobe, in order to remove the security. Well, if you have this problem that you cannot remove them, you have a little fix. Take your suction cup here, place it on the display like that, and lift up while unscrewing. Let me zoom into it to show how it looks like. As you can see, now I can unscrew without any issues. We're going to lift that down, and we're gonna either grab one of those guitar pick like thing or old Jimmy tool and insert it, lift up the display like this. We're going to lift up the display, and now we have 5 more screws. In my case I'm missing one, but we'll have to remove them. These are Phillips 2.0 screws. 00. It's more correct. These are the screws. I removed these screws. Now let's take our tweezer to do it properly and take this, which is the display connector shield, and place it down. Now we are going to lift up our connectors with our iPod opening tool. Just like this. There are 4 connectors to the display. I'm actually not going to disassemble the display this time because I don't really need to do that. We're only going to focus on this part of the phone. Now, the next part is this. We have 2 screws here. Again, the Phillips 2.0 that are holding the battery and charge port enclosure connectors. We're going to quickly remove those. We're going to do it with our tweezers to do it the proper way. And I don't know why it is stuck to the charging port connector. If this happens, you gotta be careful not to damage it. Oh, this was the battery connector, not the charge port connector. I should have done that with the iPod opening tool, but I did it with my tweezers. Then we'll have one more Phillips screw here, and we're going to quickly remove that. We're also going to have 2 more here with a bracket. I'm going to put here. And we are going to quickly detach these 2 flex cables here. And then we're going to take our plastic screwdriver here and remove the top like this. I mistake the screwdriver because I'm not going to use that because it has some bits there. And I did it in order to remove this. Now we're going to continue with this screwdriver, and we have some more screws up here, as you can see, to remove one more component. I love phone fixing. It's pretty straightforward. If you have a little bit of logical thinking and time, you can try to do this. It's a pretty easy thing to do. But no, do not start on iPhones. iPhones are very hard phones to repair. Another shield here for the motherboard. And one more screw here for the motherboard enclosure with that thing. And the second screw here. And then we're going to need an iPod opening tool in this part here, where we have the camera. And yeah, one more screw. Very Apple-like. Screws everywhere. Only Apple exaggerates with the amount of screws they use. I think they exaggerated a lot with this one. One more. Yeah. One more hidden screw here to remove that. Why, Apple? Why are making this harder than it should be? Yeah, now we are going to take our last screwdriver from the table, and we're going to take this standoff bit, or one of these could do the job. This type of flathead, if you don't have this special standoff bit. And we're going to remove the standoffs. I think I really need to remove the camera in order to continue with this repair. And we do have another Phillips screw here. And the motherboard. Not yet, because we still have a stupid connector here. Now we're going to continue with the charging port assembly. Here. Apple, as usual, using too many screws. This will be the speaker. And this is the speaker. Sorry for my mistake here. Which is magnetic. Then we have Taptic engine here to remove. I'm going to place it here because it's a better place for it. Now we got the charging port enclosure. Yeah, this is not really a tutorial, it's me disassembling it, but you can actually, if you have a little bit of experience, you can use this video to help you with this disassembling stuff in here. I am removing that now. Now we're going to slowly insert this digital. I don't want to break this. I don't know how to do it without breaking it, so not sure. I need to use this one. This isn't my first iPhone 6 repair, but it's my first time fully disassembling one, so yeah, this is how we do it. We gotta slowly do it like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it off camera. I've removed this, as you can see here. Let me zoom in it. This is the charging port assembly. Unlike the iPhone 5, this one has a different style of charging port. It is not everything is not fused together. They are different parts: the Taptic engine, the speaker, and the charging port. Now let's remove the battery here. We do have pull tabs. Hopefully they don't break or something like that. I hope they don't break, but this is a very satisfying, it's the most satisfying part. Just take a listen at this. Like, I'm going to zoom a little bit in. Not a good idea because I cannot. I am going to. I think this battery was replaced, and yeah, it was. That's why this pull tabs, it's Okay, pull tabs are very hard to... Yeah, I removed it from the battery, now it's time to pull it up. Like, you'll see how nice it sounds. Like, I have the lavalier here. Why that's always happening to me? Maybe I'll be able to salvage it, but I'm not sure. Why do other people have a lot of luck and they don't break theirs and I don't? Maybe these are worse pull tabs than Apple's, but I'm not sure, and I don't think so because they even feel stronger. Yeah, I think this one will work. I love this sound. I think this one is the best pull tab I've ever encountered. It didn't broke. I cannot say the same thing about the other one. I think we got to DIY a little bit here. Want to. I really would have preferred the pull tabs to work. Yeah, my suction cup does not stick to it. You really did have to pry on it, and I hate it. When I have to pry on batteries and I do not have any more isopropyl alcohol here, that's not good. Hopefully I can do a little bit. I did remove it, but not in the best way. Hopefully it still works. It is not looking that bad, if you ask me, but yeah, if that pull tab would have worked, it would have been perfect. At least one of them worked, which is something. So I know that this phone had the battery replaced, and if I were to judge this replacement, I'll give it around a 7 out of 10 because that pull tab was expired, was pretty old and didn't work. but the other one works, so 7 to 8 out of 10, because yeah, that pull tab. So this was pretty much it with the teardown. This is how the iPhone 6 looks like, completely torn down, as you can see here, the display. And now, unlike I usually do, I am going to do a time-lapse reassembling, and wish me luck. I hope I will be able to do it without without forgetting about screws, you know. It happens sometimes and I hate it. But some screws are meant to be extras. Yeah, do not take that seriously. You should not have remaining screws. That means you didn't do a good job. So, let's start the time lapse, because I really need to reassemble the phone. And I don't want to consume you that much time on reassembling the phone, so I'm going to do a time lapse. So, enjoy! So I am finally done with reassembling this phone, and if you watch that closely, I had a little problem, a little struggle somewhere. I'm not sure why. I just didn't saw why that little thing wasn't going there properly. Turns out I wasn't putting it correctly. That's why I looked up how the iPhone 6 should look like on this inside, and that's because I haven't worked with this phone in a while. I think I only once worked on an iPhone 6 because it isn't a common phone amongst the phones I work with. I usually work with iPhone 7, 5, other phones, but the iPhone 6 isn't a common phone in my workspace. I once made an iPhone 6 for David. I reassembled one from different parts I had lying around, and that's the only time I work with one and actually work with one, but I've never actually fully disassembled the phone and reassembled it back. As you can see, I have 3 screws that remain on the outside. I just could not find the place that they go into. I thought one was from the shield, but then I remembered that in that place there wasn't a screw, but if I look on the inside, I'm not seeing where these 3 screws would go. But hey, what is a phone if you don't forget to put all screws on the inside? Yeah, I'm just kidding. If you are doing a real repair, please do not forget screws, because it's not good. Forgetting screws, it's a bad thing to do. So I hope you like what you saw in this video. This wasn't a tutorial because I'm not even that good at disassembling this specific model of iPhone. So if you wanna fully learn and properly how to reassemble this phone, go watch another video, not this one. If you are a little bit more professional in phone repairs, you can look at this video and understand what I was doing here. But if you are a total beginner, I don't recommend you to follow these steps because it is kind of hard. I have experience in working with phones. That's why I finally figured out how to use this to reassemble and disassemble it. But if you're not sure about something, I'll recommend you to go to the iFixit repair guides. They're the best guides on the internet, and even there might be other YouTubers that do better videos, but they are not as accurate as the iFixit guides. So if you want to fully learn and you're a beginner, I recommend you to look at the iFixit guides on how to tear down, reassemble and do basic repairs. On this channel I show you how I tear down, how I repair, but I don't usually do tutorials on how to repair. So I hope you like what you saw in this video. My table, it's way messier than usual because yeah, I had a lot of struggles with this phone and I took out a lot of prying tools out of my toolkit. If you want to know what toolkit I use the iFixit Protect toolkit, the normal one, not the iFixit Protect Go toolkit. That is a smaller toolkit. I do recommend this toolkit a lot, and yeah. So this was pretty much it with this video, and this outro actually almost reached 5 minutes, so I really need to finish this outro. So if you like what you saw, please hit that subscribe button, consider leaving a thumbs up, share this with your friends and family, and thanks a ton for watching. I'll see you in the next one.